Hey everyone, the Arthur of Gaming here. I'm trying out something new today. Heroforge just released their 2.0 color tools into beta for those of us that kickstarted it. Now, the little bit I played with these things, I'm telling you, they are incredible. The color options are amazing. I don't know how they're going to do it. I can't wait to see these printed in my hand. So we're going to mess around with that a little bit today. I'm going to show you that on the screen, seeing as I have access to it. What I'm going to do is every other Wednesday on twitch.tv/vorpalboard, I have a stream called Riverbreak, which is the D&D campaign I've been playing for a few months now. With some big names in it. I have Ember Moon from the WWE in there, Chris Sims, Brianna Flame from Instagram, Inked Mage from Instagram. Those are all my players, plus Thad from Vorpalboard joins us to play. And so I have their characters. And we've already had Heroforge minis made of their characters. However, they came to us gray, and I had to paint them. And I'm okay at painting. I'm not great. I'm okay. Actually, I had a friend of mine who's good at painting. He actually did these guys' minis for me, most of them. So here is Brynn Vragh. See if you can get a decent look at him. It's kind of blurry, I know, sorry. He is a drow elf rogue assassin. So what I'm going to attempt to do is take this painted version of Brynn. I'm going to show you the color tools. And we're going to see if we can't make him as close as we can on Heroforge with using their color tools. Now, I am a little old and blind, so I'm going to need my glasses so I can see this little tiny mini. So we'll get those on so I can see up close and make sure I see what colors we got going on here. So let's see what we can do. I think we got pretty much... Yeah, no problem. The good thing about this is Brynn, as we've played, has come across a new bow. So I'm going to get rid of this wooden looking bow. His bow is a snake skin kind of covered bow. So we're going to see what we can do with that too. So let's go to our tools here. So here we go. Here's our Heroforge tools. Actually, let me kind of move this off to the side a little bit so that it's out of the way. There we go. Oops. I'm trying to make my window bigger and it's being difficult. There we go. Okay, here we go. Now, if you have Heroforge or have used Heroforge in the past, you'll see that there's all your standard options here, but there's a new little tab called color, right? So now we can go in here, we can change this color. You can see the color changing to different races. So they kind of give you some options. Now, this is not a only option. You can just go into mix, which is where you can kind of make your own paint. You can, I have it doing eyes right now for some reason, but if we went to a new paint and picked a color, a kind of paint, like a plant color, gem, plastic, skin. So we'll go to skin color, right? I could go to skin color and I could make this like this color here and just do his skin like this red if I wanted to, right? So, I mean, there's options out there. I'm going to clear all paints. There's options out there for even just creating your own color skin that you want. They happen to have a a subterranean option. If you see there that says subterranean, I'm going to go with that for my drow. It looks kind of drow-like, right? We can zoom in, kind of turn around. You can see those options. So this gets lots of detail here. You can go with a theme where we could just go boom and automatically color for us, right? Lots of options here for themes. I'm not really sure how they chose these. They just kind of put together some theme colors. Probably somebody who is much better at colors than I am because I am color challenged. We're not going to go with a theme though. Decals are coming soon. Those are going to be things like tattoos and stuff from what I understand. But we're going to just go with paint. Now I'm going to start with his bow. As I said, his bow kind of ended up being, he got this magic bow. A Medusa had this bow. And he took the bow off her, and it's a magic +2 bow. But I just called it like the bow of the Medusa, just to give it a cool name. But the shaft of the bow has a green, like leathery skin to it. So let's look up here at leathers, and we can look down here, and there actually is a greenish color leather. So we go with that. I'm not so sure how much I like that. Let's do our mix, right? Let's do our mix. Let's come up with leather, right? Leather here. And let's go to a green. Oh, okay. So see, there's 3 different colors going on here. You can go with, right? There's a high color, a mid color, and then a low color, which is, I would assume, like what's filling in like the cracks and stuff, right? Maybe some black. Maybe the high color is a little brighter. That mid color is a little darker. Let's try that. Oh no, we're gonna keep that leather. Skin. I don't want the glow on opacity. See, there's all sorts of stuff you can do here. Roughness. Maybe you turn the roughness up a little bit because it's supposed to be like a skin, right? Okay, let's see. Can I? Here we go. I can just paint it on. Still not quite what I wanted. I kind of want the high to be darker. I think I want it to be kind of, yeah, like a darker green. That's one thing I wish you could do is add a texture. Fuzz do it? No, fuzz doesn't quite do it either. But anyway, okay. So, not terrible. It'll give us a good color anyway. So we can go with this. It would be nice. Maybe that'll be a decal later on where you could put like a snake skin over it. So that way I can make it look like a snake skin. But it looks pretty good. I mean, the color's not bad. For my first time kind of dealing with making a color, I don't think it came out too awful. Then let's go back to our paint. Let's stick with our leather, right? Our leather option, because I got to do these wraps. I think maybe like a black would be good, right, for the wraps. Now, one of the things you'll find out too when you're doing this, there are lots of layered options here. I kind of tinkered with this yesterday with Brynn specifically, just to kind of play with it and see what it came up with. Like, and wait till you see when we do some of the options here. Like those buttons are all a choice. Like if you look over, if you hover over it, look, if I touch that, if I hover over in the right spot, all the buttons are an option. Just those buttons. So it's pretty amazing how broken down it is for detail. So let's go to metals now. Metals are here. We're going to do the metals of the arrow here. Now, he also has some special arrows. I wish you could change the head of the arrow. That'd be kind of cool. Maybe I'll talk to them about that. Maybe that can be something in the future. But his arrow has like 2 teeth on it. It's almost like fangs. And his are special arrows that are just made to hold poison. They also got them from this Medusa assassin that they dealt with. And they're not magical. They just allow him to dip it in poison, and the poison lasts longer on the arrow because it has 2 little grooves. It's made for poison, right? So maybe like a green on the tip would be kind of cool, right? We can go to our wooden option, which is here. Do they have like a green, like a mossy wood? That's kind of cool too, right? Yeah, that might work. See, like there's even a thing here. Kind of go with that. And then maybe we go with, so for feathers, I was thinking maybe like hair, like a hair color. Maybe we go with a feather. I don't know, are we getting too green? Does this look a little too green maybe? I think it is. Again, not good with colors, right? So maybe hair is not a good option. Maybe bone's an option. I'm going to go black. Go black. Look at that. I like that. I'm going to change that shaft of that arrow. And it's good, though, too. So, see, you can easily change the shaft of the arrows just by hovering over them, right? You can change it immediately. Like I could here, if I click this, boom, there it just changes, right? But I think I want to go with maybe like that. Like that. Seems a little too bright to me for a rogue. Okay, we'll go with that. Okay, now next part of Brynn is he has this gray cloak, right? This overall gray cloak, outer jacket kind of thing. It's kind of a medium gray. He's got some black gloves on. So let's go to cloth. Here's our cloth options. We got some charcoal, we got some coal gold, we got some millionaire mink. Here's some neutral colors down here, some cool colors, which I'm not really sure what that means, and some bright colors. Again, not an artist, so I'm not good at this picking stuff. Slate hate, that sounds pretty cool. His is a little lighter color than that. Maybe that. So let's spin him around. Ooh, yeah, I think that's a good color, right? That's pretty close. Not that you guys can see that. Let me put it up here. Right? That's a gray. That's a pretty good gray, right? So let's try that. Let's try that colored gray right there. I like that. I like that. So we'll do that there. We'll do his hoodie here. And now we'll do the edges. We're a little bit of a, actually we'll do, look at even these little loops can be a different color if you want them to, which I think is kind of awesome. And now let's do like a little bit of a darker gray accent color. So maybe we'll do the slate hate that I like because it just pops. It's a nice dark. Maybe we'll do that. Yeah, I think that's going to be kind of good looking. I think that's going to look kind of cool. And then his buttons on here are just gray like the rest of his jacket. I want to do something different with that. Let's do like let's do a, not a chrome. How about like a titanium buttons? How do they look? Ooh, they're snazzy looking. Or we could go with silver, right? Because drow, right? You think like silver hair and stuff for drow. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with some silver for a little pop. Granted, a rogue you don't want to be kind of muted in colors, but I kind of like that. Now we can look at leathers. If we look up here again, here's a whole, again, let's go through the menu quick because I didn't do it before. So we have cloths, we have leather, we have paint, we have plastic, metal, bone, skin, hair, plant, stone, wood, flame, gems, glass, and eyes, which is really kind of interesting. I'll show you eyes in a few minutes. We'll do his eyes. So his hand wraps over here are cloth. So let's go to cloth again. They're painted black on his thing, on his mini. So let's just go with black. And if you look at the wraps. Like look, there's another section of wrap there. You could paint a different color. Another one there. Maybe if you wanted to go with like maybe a little bit of a different color. Maybe a charcoal. Could we do? I don't think it's enough of a difference. That's a little bit of a difference, I guess. But you could change the color slightly on some of them. Or maybe even come up to another gray up here. Oh, it's too drastic. Too drastic. Okay, let's leave it like that. Nice black hand wraps. Let's look at his face. So, one of these things now, if you look inside his look at those can be colored too in there. The inside of his hood. So we need to pick the same color, which was what, millionaire? No, not millionaire mink. Which was the one I chose? It was up here, wasn't it? Well, crap. That's an issue. I'm trying to remember which ones I used. Not that one. Oh, I used a light gray up here, right? Gray day, was that the one I used? that's why. So maybe in there you could go with the gray in there, right? Now, granted, this is all on this right here. I don't know how much this is going to stick out when we get to printing the miniature. We'll find out. But also look here. There's a little toggle on his jacket. I think it's probably metal, so let's go with a metal. Let's stick a little black, and then we'll do that same. What did I use down on the other one? Silver for the inside toggle. See that? So you can see that little change there. Maybe if we change his position, he will look different in that case. So the reason I zoomed in is that I wanted to do his hair and stuff. So his hair, we'll go with like some white for his eyebrows, because, you know, drow tend to have silvery kind of hair and such. And let's see if what we can do with his eyes. Ooh, I like that one. Ha. I like these. No, let's do this one instead. I like that one better. There you go. Like some gray eyes on him. That's pretty cool. Okay. So we got that. Looking pretty sharp so far. Now, his shirt inside, we did shirt and pants. We did like some green on his shirt. I mean, he is a roguely type person, sneaking around. His pants are green. His boots are black. That's what we're going to try and go with. So we're going to go back to cloth. We're going to go to some green. 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 Right. How's that look? Maybe pretty good. And I'm going to assume his boots are leather, so we'll go with like black leather boots. Now look, his boots can be different colors too, right? There's different. This is one of the things that really impresses me. The options for each, like, you can go to do some different sections, different colors. I just think that's really cool. It makes me think about options of things we could do to just really accent our character and make them look kind of awesome. I mean, right now with this character, everything was kind of done one color because we were painting it, right? So painting is one thing. Make sure there's nothing on the back that I'm missing. Right? So when you paint, you're not going to paint all those little tiny side. More than likely, most of us who are not excellent painters are not going to paint like each individual section of his shoe a different color, or slight, you know, what's the word, shade or something of like the same color to make it look different. I mean, we're just not going to be able to do it, especially on these little tiny minis. His belt, we'll go with black, and then again, I want to go with a metal. Because he's a drow, we'll do some silver. Right, like a silver buckle. I'm really curious to see how close the silver comes out to looking like silver, how shiny it looks. And then now in our game, our Riverbreak game, we use Vorpalboard, which is a software tool which just kickstarted. Go check them out, www.vorpalboard.com. On there, we give each player a color. So we have those players use the same color on the base of their mini so that you can easily tell who each person is on camera. So Brynn is actually green. Surprise, surprise, right? He's green because he's, so maybe like that. That's a bright green, man. Woo, look at that sucker. That sticks out really well. The plastic, you can tell it's like a real big difference. So what we have been doing is we just painted as you can see, like his entire base. Oops, let me switch camera here quick. His entire base is green, right? Entire base, other than the bottom, is green. So I'm wondering if we just did around the base like that. Although I don't think the green in Vorpalboard is that bright. What about this one? That's too muted, I think. That's too muted as well. What about like a leafy green? Let's try like a leafy green. No. Too yellow. Well, it might have to be that bright green. I mean, I have lots of options, obviously. Oh, that's not a bad green. Let's go with that one. There you go. Because I'm thinking, maybe I don't have to do his entire base green. Maybe I could just do the ring green, and people will be able to see him on camera. Not sure. What do you guys think? Do you think I could just do the one? Can also, if you look here, you can also do individual rocks. So maybe you know what? What if I do the bright green there? What if I go back to rots of stone, do one of it like a greenish color. Maybe we'll get some plant color in there. Oh, that's bright. Some bright green, some mossy green. Let's pull out like a gemstone green. And now look, this is actually individual. Maybe some paint green. Right? See how you can, some of these are individual little bricks that you can actually color. Maybe like that. I know I just went over one of my colors with it. So it still sticks with the green option. That's kind of bright green. Well, that's pretty good. So it still sticks with the green, but it adds some layers into it anyway. Almost feel like that's too bright. Green metal. Or some green metal options. Let me see. Ooh, maybe like that. I like that. So we keep his base green, overall green, but we add a little flavor to it, a little depth, a little bit of flavor. So there, I think that's it. I think we have completed our Brynn Vragh mini. Brynn, our rogue assassin. I think they're just going to like level 6 now, which they don't know yet. I have to tell them this week they're going to level 6. So I'm taking, there's what I got. If I show you, boom, there he is, what's painted. I know it's kind of hard to see because how small it is. There's this painted. There it is on the screen. I think it's a pretty good representation. So I'm going to save Brynn and be happy that that's the way he came out. Looking good. Brynn Vragh, Riverbreak. So as always, people, check us out. Check out Riverbreak every other Wednesday at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We have good giveaways that we do on our show from various people. Check out Heroforge 2.0 color. I mean, this thing is pretty awesome. I mean, I can't even wait to see where this goes. Obviously, they have so much more that they're going to do. The stretch goals were amazing. There's so much stuff to be added onto this. This is going to be awesome. And go check those guys out. As always, guys, follow me on Instagram at the Arthur of Gaming. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like this video if you thought it was any good. Give me some comments. Let me know some other things you might want to see. Do all that good stuff. Share it around. Tell your friends. Always looking to do more stuff for you guys to see what you guys might like to see. And as always, guys, it's a dangerous world out there. So please stay safe.